Hey guys, this is Z from mozimo.com. I know I promised you guys that I would start doing tutorials on how to pajntaub, as a lot of you guys had requested. I know I've been doing a bad job at doing tutorials and blogging, so here I go. I'll go ahead and start doing the tutorial for you guys. It's gonna be my very first video tutorial, so bear with me, okay? Alright, so here I start. Now, as starters, you always want to find yourself a likable pattern, because it's easier if you just have a pattern and know what you want to sew. Therefore, you don't have to come up with patterns yourself. What you can do is you could find a pattern and add your own distinction, your own look to it, I guess. You could add your own touch. I originally got this pattern from my friend. She actually just sent me a picture of the outline of it. I'll go ahead and post up the pictures, and so you'll see the original pictures, and all it is just the outline of the pajntaub. So I went ahead and filled it in myself with whatever I want and the color I wanted. I know this is actually an unfinished pajntaub, but I want to go ahead and show you guys how to start first. I'm still deciding on what I want to put inside these little white empty spaces. It's easier to know what you want to, like the pattern you want to do, so you could cut enough of the fabric so you could have some empty spaces here, because I did one and I cut it wrong where I left not enough space. Okay, like this one here. When I cut it, I did not have enough space on it, so I had to kind of sew that into it so that these thread here won't come out. Oh, these thread here won't come out, because once it starts coming out, it's gonna come all the way up here, and that's gonna ruin my pajntaub. So, and it's actually gonna be a lot harder later on in the future when I decide to finally do my border. So you always want to leave enough space. I've already counted and everything, so when I counted, I know how to actually cut. So when I cut it, I measured it, and I made sure there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I made sure there was enough space to fold this in half and make a crease on it. Okay, because this tells me that this is the middle. That is the middle of the pajntaub that I will be doing. So I look at this, and this is the middle. This is where I want to start, just because it's in the middle. Oh, a lot of thing about pajntaub is a lot of symmetry. I start from behind. This is gonna be my front. That's gonna be my back. With these fabric, the cross stitch fabric, there's no right or wrong side. It's whatever side you want, and you come up. I start here, right? So I'm gonna count squares. So I count 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square. I always double check my counting, just because I like to double check stuff, because I hate it when I have to take it out and refix it. And what cross stitches are is they crisscross. So this is my top, so I crisscross it. You see how it goes from one corner to the other corner, up the next corner. So, and then you pull your string out, and then you finish your X. Then you come up, or you come down, because we're going down. So you go to the next one diagonally down, pull it up, then you just keep doing your X's again, and you just keep doing that until you get 7 X's. You don't want to pull too tight, because if you pull too tight, then when you're done, your pajntaub doesn't look that nice. But if you let it too loose, then it'll be too loose, and of course it doesn't look that nice either. So you want to make sure it's perfect, not too loose, not too tight. So again, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm doing my 7th one. Okay, before I go next, I know I'm gonna go down this way, because again, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's my 7th one, right? So I get my original. And I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I count down because that's what I'm doing next. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So because there's 5 squares going down, we can grab my pajntaub. So this is my first square where I stopped. That's actually square 1. So I'm gonna go and do a total, add 4 more down to make 5. Not too tight, not too loose. That way your pajntaub will look nice. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you got 5. So again, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once I got my 5, I'm going to grab my pajntaub again. And then I start counting down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to turn it now. So it's, you know, so going this, oops. Okay, I'm going to go this way. So since I'm going this way, I want to turn it up. So this time we're actually going up because I've turned it so, you know, my hands won't get all twisted. So that's, like I say, this is 1. So that's 2. It was, I stopped here. Okay, I stopped right here at this one, and then I want to go and start this one now, so I could go back up and outline this like that. So now that I finished this one, I'm gonna go down 1 and then go up this way. So what I do is everything connects to one another. Whenever your thread starts doing something crazy like this, you just slowly pull it out and smooth it, and it'll come out. If it's easier for you, you go ahead and turn it again. Okay, this way I'm going this way for the next petal. So what I'm doing is, and I know that, of course, because I got used to it, but you see this petal, oops. This petal here goes this way now. So I went from here to here, down here, back here, and then I started a new side of the petal, and then I'm going this way. So I stop here. I'm gonna go here now. I'm gonna leave these for later. They're the same color, but I'm gonna leave them for later just because it's easier to show you guys the flower first. So okay, so I'm gonna count again, and which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 going this way. Now we're up here, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist it around and start going this way. So, and that's good. Okay, and if you were to go down the row, it matches together. Go down, matches together. It's always going to be like that unless you on purposely don't want it like that. So I'm good. And then we're going to go down 6 times, so that's 2. That's 3. Okay, that is my 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up closing this flower here to make it into a flower. So this is, you know, I just come up and just add 1, and that's it. So now there's that. this is gonna be, it closes the petal up, so without the space there. Switches that right there. I know you can hardly see it. That. Okay, now I'm going to start the same process all over again. Okay, now I have to come up here . Okay, you see that right there? I messed up, but it's okay. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and close that. The back, the front. You cut it about that much off.